Holley-Navarre Intermediate School wishes to celebrate the bond you have with your child on this very steamy October parent-involved night. All right, take out that origami paper and prepare to make a bat.
This is what we're going to be making today, an origami bat. For this lesson, you'll need a piece of origami paper. Traditional origami paper is square, and it's colored on one side and it's white on the other. If you don't have a piece of origami paper, or you've used all your papers up and you want to make another one, on my YouTube page, you can look up how to make your own origami paper simply using white copy paper and maybe some markers to color it in, or crayons. Okay, so our first step is going to be to turn our paper to the white side. And then we want to turn our paper so that it is a diamond shape. Next, we're going to lift up the bottom corner here, and we're going to fold it up so it lines up with the top corner here. So I'm just going to fold it up and line those up just so. With origami, you always want to make sure that the edges are as even as you can get them. I like to call this a little bit of rocket science, getting it just perfect, because it will help you with later folds. So once you have those corners lined up as perfectly as you can to make a great fold, one hand holds that down while the other hand does the creasing, and that usually gives you a nice fold. You also want to make sure your folds are nice and sharp, so make sure you press down extra hard on those to make sure they're nice and clean. Our next step is going to be to take the right corner and we're going to fold it over so it matches with the left corner. Again, I'm going to hold it down, line those up just perfect, or as close as you can get them. One hand holds it down and the other one does the creasing. Make sure that crease is nice and sharp. All right, right now we have a right triangle because it has a 90-degree angle in it. Very nice. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. So now you can see that I have this crease down the middle. And then we're going to turn it 180 degrees. So we have the point at the bottom and the flat edge at the top. And we're going to take this bottom corner and we're going to line it up with the top of the edge right there. So I'm just going to fold this up and then get it as straight as you can. You want to line up those creases there and then press down again, nice and sharp. Next, we're going to open it back up. So now we have a crease going up and down and a crease going across. We're going to take this bottom point here and we're going to line it up with the crease that's right here. So fold that up to here and crease that down. If you missed it, I'm going to show it again. Just take that bottom part and fold it up to that crease in the middle. Open it back up, and we're going to line up this crease here with the crease that's up here. So we're going to fold this up, So now you can see that the crease that's here is going to be lined up with the crease underneath it. So again, line those up as best you can and make that nice and sharp. So now we have this. Yours should look like mine. I'm going to take this top point here and I'm going to fold it down so it lines up with the crease right here. So we're going to take this one here and then we're just going to fold it down. Make that as even as you can get it. There we go. All right, once you're done doing that, we're gonna fold it in half. So I'm gonna actually fold right here in the crease in the middle. So I'm gonna pick it up and then I'm gonna fold the whole thing in half. So I'm just taking it here and folding it in half this way. If you missed it, I'm gonna show it one more time. So I have it here, and then all I'm doing is folding this in half, just like so. All right, now we want to open it back up. We want to flip it over. So now we see only the trapezoid on top, that's small, and a trapezoid on bottom, that's larger. We don't see that triangle that we just folded down. Our next step is to take this edge of your paper and we're gonna line it up with the edge right here. So we're gonna fold this kind of up. So I'm gonna take this and you can see how I fold that up. All I'm gonna do is take this edge and line it up with the one in the middle. Fold that straight up, crease it down. I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. Taking this edge here and lining it up with the crease right here. Pick that up and fold it straight up. All right, let's open this back up. This should be what it looks like. I'm going to take the right hand point and I'm going to fold it straight across so it lines up with this point right here at the top where the two trapezoids meet. And then crease it down. Open it back up, and then you want to do the same thing with this side. Take that point, fold it over so it goes right here. So next, we're going to flip it over. Our next step is going to be to bring this edge to the middle edge here, this middle crease. We're gonna make a pocket in the middle. So it's a bit of a fan fold how this goes in, but we wanna leave that crease in the middle, that little pocket. So basically it's going to be something that looks like this when we're done folding, when this line reaches the line in the middle. So we're gonna grab it and fold it over. Next, we're going to take this crease here and we're gonna do the same thing. That will create a little crease on the inside pocket. So we're gonna take this crease and line it up with the crease in the middle. Again, if it helps to put that finger in there to do that, you can do so, like so. So now you're going to take this fold and you're going to fold it over so that this next fold matches the crease that's underneath it from the last fold. So again, you're just going to fold this over so that it matches here, the crease that's underneath it. That makes that valley fold in between. Next, you want to take this side here and line it up with this edge here. So I'm just going to fold this over so it lines up like so. All right, one wing is done. We're ready to work on the other. So again, I'm going to take this side's crease and line it up with the crease in the middle, making that pocket fold in the middle of it. Just like so. Next, I'm going to line up this crease again so it lines up with the one in the middle. Again, keeping my finger in there so I can get that extra crease. So it lines up in the middle. Then we're going to fold this outside flap so that it lines up with the crease underneath it. And then you want to take this outside flap and line it up with the one underneath it too. When you flip it over, it should look something like this. The only thing left to do really is to make his ears and a face. So to do the ears, I just tear down the middle crease right here until it meets that edge right there. So I'm just going to tear right straight down it. And then I'm going to fold this to the back to make a point for his ear. Take this, fold it to the back to make a point for his ear. And then I'm going to take whatever tools I have at home and I'm going to make his face. And you can have fun too. I'm going to give him a little bow tie.
As an additional option, if you have a little bit of string and tape, you could tape the string to the back of your bat, and then you can tape the other end of the string to a lampshade, to your ceiling, and if you're very daring, from a ceiling fan, and then the natural currents of the air will allow your bat to flitter and flit on this dark and steamy and parent involvement night. I hope you enjoy.